Well, thank you for joining us. I'm Tim Gordon. Our top story: for months, some parents of Portland Public School students have grown frustrated with their kids' education. First, there was the strike, and now parents tell us damage from the ice storm has forced some students to have class in common areas. Thomas Schultz joins us now from Jackson Middle School. And Thomas, how are parents feeling about this?
Well, Tim, parents say they're fed up. This school year has been one thing after another all year long.
It feels like the straw that broke the camel's back.
For the past few weeks, learning has been cramped at a couple Portland schools. At Jackson Middle School, common areas are now makeshift classrooms filled with Robert Gray students.
There's a lot of distraction.
Parents say distractions, like classes letting out at different times, mean some Jackson students walk through makeshift Robert Gray classes to get to their next period.
It's not the outcome that we want. It's, we want our kids to be able to get the education that they deserve.
Dan Roberts has a son at Robert Gray Middle School, though for the past few weeks, his son and others have been forced to travel here to Jackson Middle School. Markham Elementary students are going to other schools too, after the two PPS schools were heavily damaged in January ice storms.
This one's been pretty rough.
Kids were supposed to return to their schools in mid-February, though this week PPS announced the schools would be closed for the rest of the school year. Administrators say asbestos in flooring, ceilings, and drywall has slowed repairs, leaving students stuck.
It's been hard to see these kids have to be the collateral.
We've absolutely failed these kids.
In letters to parents, Portland Public says they realize the continued closures are incredibly disappointing, and they say they're having conversations about how to best support students. Though to parents, that's not good enough.
The fact that there are no trucks here working on Gray is super frustrating.
Frustrating too, Lacey White says, that there aren't portable units to set up classrooms. And just another example of students being asked to do more with less.
Between the pandemic, plus the strike, and now this, our kids just keep being asked to be resilient and rise above.
Now, there is some good news on the way for parents and families. Portland Public Schools says they're working on adding some of those portable classrooms. They're also going to have a meeting next week with parents to look into more potential solutions. Tim?
All right, thanks.